For my project, I will be doing motion analysis on a golf swing. I will analyze the proper motion and technique in order to improve the accuracy of the swing. The patient I worked with is Jenna Shortage. Jenna is a junior at South Tahoe High School and has been golfing for 10 years. She is part of the girls' golf team at South Tahoe High School and is looking for ways to improve the accuracy of her swing. The first step to improving a golf swing is having the proper grip on the club and the proper stance. Start by placing your non-dominant hand on the club. For neutral grip, your non-dominant thumb should be placed just to the right of center. From there, place your dominant hand by gripping the club with your middle two fingers and forefinger. Your non-dominant thumb should sit just to the left of center. A V should be created from the thumb and forefinger with the dominant hand placed on top. The next step is the stance. A golf stance is made up of several elements: the right width of the stance, the right amount of knee flexion, the angle of the feet, and overall posture. Feet should be slightly more than shoulder width apart. Your back should be flexed at 30 degrees, and your knees and hips should be flexed. Also, your weight should be evenly distributed. The first phase of the golf swing is the backswing, also known as the takeaway phase. In the backswing phase, it is initiated by the rotation of the upper body rather than the hands. Your back should remain the same angle and your upper body should face away from the target. Your weight should transfer to the inside of your back foot and the club should remain no more than parallel to the ground. Your front arm should remain straight while the back elbow remains close to the body. The second phase of a golf swing is the downswing phase. This is the phase where you gain the speed and velocity of the swing. Throughout this phase, you must keep the speed of the swing consistent. This phase is initiated by the hips rather than the hands and arms. To generate maximum power, shift your weight from the back foot to the front foot. Your wrist should remain cocked until the club is parallel to the ground and then release them before the moment of impact. Throughout both the backswing and the downswing, your body should rotate on an axis and your head should remain in the same position throughout the swing. The third phase is the contact or impact phase. This is when the club makes contact with the ball. Your hips and shoulders should both be facing forward and your weight should be on the front foot. The golf club should be square to the target and the club head should be at its maximum velocity. At impact, the left arm is straight and the right arm is almost straight. The hands should be slightly in front of the ball. The main goal is to make solid contact with the ball and send the ball towards the target. The last phase is the follow-through. To complete your golf swing, you must continue your swing through the golf ball and make sure the club goes toward the target. Your whole body should be facing the target and the club should finish over your shoulder. In this table, it shows you the muscles used throughout a golf swing. As you will notice, there are muscles throughout the whole body that are actively being used. For my project, I use a motion analysis device called the ZEP. This is a device that can track many different components of multiple sports. For golf, it tracks the club and hand plane, club and hand speed, hip rotation, and much more. This was Jenna's first attempt at her swing. As you will notice, her front foot lifts during the backswing and she does not fully follow through. The ZEP device gave her swing an overall score of 62. She had low club speed and her hand and club plane was too far forward. The backswing was not fully rotated and she had too much hip rotation. After Jenna's first swing, I showed her the proper technique and phases of the swing to help her improve. In Jenna's second swing, she kept her front foot on the ground and fully completed her follow-through. She also improved her club and hand plane. The ZEP rated this swing an overall score of 74. As you will notice, her club speed and hip rotation improved, but her club and hand plane stayed the same. Also, her backswing was worse by 20 degrees. On Jenna's third swing, she really focused on improving her club and hand plane and her backswing rotation. This swing looks much better than the first and taught Jenna the proper motions of a golf swing. The Zepp rated her third swing with a score of 83, which is 21 points better than her first swing. She still could work on her club and hand playing, but her swing improved a lot just by teaching proper techniques. Overall, Jenna still has lots to improve on, but she said the Zepp was very useful and helpful to know what she was doing wrong and how to improve it. She said it would benefit her to buy one and continue on working to get a better golf swing.